What's up, everybody? It's your boy Duty back again with another video. Now I am putting my focus on the number one scum of the internet, DSP, aka Phil, aka Dave, aka Goutman. Anyway, this is from his daily rap from last night, this morning, whatever you want to call. And apparently our boy is giddy. He had a good streaming day yesterday, and you know what that means. The tips were there. He made some nice tips. So essentially, he had 2 good days of where he met his tip goals, and you know that makes the world of difference to our boy DSP. But let's get into it. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a short video, and yeah. So let's do it, boys.
All right, what's going on, everyone? Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap, where we recap everything that just happened in the last day on my streams. Today was an awesome day. It was kind of a day where we decompressed a bit from yesterday's marathon event, which was my closet cleanup, which went really, really well, and everyone seemed to enjoy it. Feedback overnight was great as people watched the videos on demand on DSP Gaming, which, by the way, most people who are taking the time to watch it absolutely loved the event. Even if you thought it wouldn't have been good, give it a look.
He essentially has a couple hundred views on those videos. The only one watching it are his den heads that consume all of his horrible content. So okay.
I think you're gonna like it. It was a lot of fun stuff there. So today on the Level 1 podcast, we talked about how I can implement some of the stuff that came out of there. And one of the things we talked about,
How can I incorporate the trash and add it to the additional trash that I have in my background?
was obviously the new hats, which we have in rotation. We now have a crown. We have a Los Santos cap, which you can actually see down here in the corner. And I decided to implement another new hat today. We found it at the very tail end of that marathon, a Bender hat of Futurama. Pretty silly hat, right?
Okay, I think I talked about this before, but if you look at that hat, you can see that it still has the price tag on it. This man has wasted so much money in his life that it's ridiculous. Why would anyone buy a Bender Futurama hat for any purpose or for any reason? This man he spends money as if it's, water. It is just astounds me. As someone that, I tend to be on the frugal side, so I try to save money and, make sure that, I have money, make sure I have money for my future, make sure I have money for my family, make sure, those type of things. I don't really part with my money easily. And to see this guy essentially bring out stuff from his closet that's been sitting there for over a decade. Most of the stuff is filled with mold, sticky, nasty stuff, covered in God knows how much cat hair and dirt. And he pulls it out and he acts like, oh yeah, this is still good. I just need to clean the mold off of it. It's despicable. And that hat probably stinks to high hell. He's not going to wash it. Because if he would have washed it, he would have ripped the tag off of it and already had washed it. So we all know that our boy Phil is just going to chuck it to the side there on the floor. Probably have Jasper, lay on it, not every day. And then he's just going to bring it out whenever it gets chosen for the hat, when he hits the hat goal.
I didn't even know I had it. I probably bought it over 10 years ago. Sat in a bin for that long, and now I can finally utilize it in my content. Pretty darn cool. I like the hat a lot. So,
what he doesn't understand either is that fabric is a natural material. Anything natural that comes from the earth, which is pretty much everything, even if it's man-made put together, it still has natural fibers. Like that hat probably is made of cotton, probably has cotton in it, may have some wool, and those are natural fibers, and those fibers deteriorate after a while. They get nasty, it gets bad. So to have something stuck in a bin for 10 years, you can just imagine how degraded that thing is. And I'm pretty sure, if he had mold in there, which he did because he pulled out his headphones and a few other things, I'm pretty sure that hat might have a hint of mold. But, Gout Boy over here just doesn't care, And what the hell's going on with his hair? Look at the back of his hair. Anyway, let's keep going.
outside of that, we started talking about other future events, and people really want to have another closet stream. They liked it so much, they said, can you do it as soon as possible? And I'm like, well, I don't want to do it right away, maybe 2 weeks. So it's actually looking like in about 2 weeks, not this weekend coming up, but the weekend after, we'll probably have a return of the closet cleanup stream. Return. Yeah. People will say closet cleanup part 2. You know, they're getting all these like movie lines and things. So return of.
Yeah, I'm sure that your two den heads are coming up with all the random cliche names.
Of son of the closet cleanup. Anyway, watch the whole Level 1 podcast for a full summary and skinny on everything that happened yesterday and our discussion on how to implement stuff. There's so many things coming up on August, including a React event that you guys earned as a part of hitting the members goal for the month. The one thing I don't know what to do about in August is a new members goal. I just don't know what to do. And the thing is, I'm afraid that if we don't have a members goal that motivates people to keep their memberships or become a new member, we might lose a lot of members, in which case that'll hurt the channel and my business, quite frankly. So I don't want that to happen, obviously. But at the same time, it's hard to figure out exactly what to do for another goal when I've already got a second closet cleanup stream, a React event, and at the end of the month, we're talking about a Ninja Turtles pizza party. It's like, what else can I possibly do? I don't know. We're already kind of packed with events. So let's talk about that moving forward this month. Okay.
I called in my last video. He is now trying to weasel his gouty feet into trying to convince his den heads to paywall the pizza party. And that will be the August goal, which is disgusting. I already talked about it in my last chat, but you notice he mentioned it again and he brought up the member goal for August and he brought in the whole pizza thing. So you know he's going to try to convince his moronic fan base that, oh, we should definitely paywall this because it'll help pay for the pizza. It'll help bring more people to the channel. It'll help the channel. It'll help me. You know, oh, let's make it the member goal for August. And then he may say something like, even if we don't hit the member goal, we'll still have the pizza thing anyway. So it's just an added incentive. So keep listening out for this. I'm pretty sure he's going to bring it up again today in his podcast. And I'm going to keep tracking it because I'm just waiting for the next 2 or 3 days for him to drop the whole paywall the pizza party.
Okay, gameplay wise, Batman Arkham Asylum continuing on in the first stream. Ended up going to the cell blocks today, where you see a lot of the classic Batman villains represented in this game. A lot of new people can just send you infinite custom game invites and they pop up on the screen. So someone can literally say, like, bad news is they have not yet implemented a fix for the issue where people can just send you infinite custom game invites and they pop up on the screen. So someone can literally say, like, something insanely disgusting, racist, nasty, gross, sexual, and then just post it up on the screen a million times. Yes, the game is that stupid. I mean, I can't believe the game devs didn't think, gee, should we implement a way for someone to just spam someone with endless invites and there's no way to shut it off? I mean, it's...
By the way, I got a video I'm going to post about it. But yeah, he was spam nonstop yesterday on that multiverse stream, which, yeah, I don't see them fixing that anytime soon. It's a way for engagement for other players and stuff like that. I don't envision them being too worried about, 1 or 2 people like DSP getting spammed game invites. So that's pretty low on the totem pole, but it's pretty funny when it happens to him.
Just stupidity, but it is what it is. So what I'm just doing now, as I play the game, I set it up, and then when that's going to start happening, I just turn the video off, and then when the game starts up again, when it goes to the next screen where it's not popping up anymore, I turn it back on. There's nothing I can do about it. I mean, it's better than having endless amounts of really disgusting troll shit on the screen, and doesn't really affect anything. The gameplay is fine. Tonight I unlocked Batman, played with him for a bit, and I would say this: I like his gameplay style. The problem is he is lacking an ability to knock someone off the screen. He's got all these tools. He's got bombs, batarangs, the character design, but man, it's hard to get eliminations with him. So we did that. Then I tried Iron Giant again. They destroyed him. Iron Giant's been completely nerfed into multiverses, and you're like, oh man, I'm out. So that's definitely my next goal for the next time that I play.
I'm just forwarding his boring chat.
Was great. This was actually the most supported multiverses stream ever, and I was able to wear the Bender hat, albeit only for about 10 minutes because we didn't hit the goal until the end of the stream. And that is what it is. I keep warning people. I'm like, if we're gonna contribute.
He keeps warning people. Mind you, he made like $160 on his first stream. He's such a such a greedy pig. God, he just anytime he talks about money, I want to throw a rock at him.
Do it early. If you do it early, now we have potential to have the reward the whole stream. But people waited till the last minute and it's like, well, it is what it is. I tossed the bender hat on.
Yeah, you were begging and begging, and then you limped over that goal. You limped over that tier 1 goal, but that's not gonna last much, man.
Okay. So I had a great day today. A great return to gaming after having the whole day away from game. Possibly add some new games to on PlayStation Plus, but it lagged because it was the streamed version. One podcast followed by Final Fantasy VII. I'll see you then. Peace out.
God, he's so boring. Oh my God. I may need to start taking up drinking to start to watch streams and videos and clip it, because it just... Anyway, so yeah, so definitely check it out. Check out my video. I'm going to be following the whole pizza party and him trying to, slime his way out of actually doing it and paywalling it for the August member goal. So anyway, hope you guys liked the video. Peace out.